He's about to tear it up.
Coming up next, the Trailblazers taking on the Mavericks. For the Portland Trailblazers, a mixed bag for this team to start the season, but one run can catapult them to where they want to be. Will that change happen tonight? We'll find out shortly. Mavs, Blazers, tip-off coming right up. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And here we can check out the story for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Avdia in at the small forward. And for the Mavericks, Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Kyrie Irving is out there with MP. And it's Flag in at the 3. And even though we're very early into the season, Stan, what do you make of the top teams in the league so far?
Well, Kevin, there's some that have definitely impressed me so far, but it's a long season. I want to see if those at the top can keep playing at that level throughout the year.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Holiday against MP. There's a screen by Washington. Hurt the pass to Irving to the inside. Now Flag defended by Avdia. 6 to shoot. MP up top. And the shot falls short this time. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pass to Kamare. Kicks it out to Lillard. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Yeah, even dating back to his early NBA days, Lillard is a crafty scorer in the paint.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and Coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Back to you.
All right, Allen, we thank you for that.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. MP with a screen on Lillard. Pass to Hurts. Here's Lively. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Inside. And it's Klingon with the jam.
A powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
Here's Hurts. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. And the dunk by MP.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Pass to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Over MP. The shot by Holiday, no good. So, Greg, for Cooper Flag, both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean. Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
Here's Holiday following the score by Dallas. Here's Lillard. He gets that one.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And so it's Dallas with it, trailing by 4. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
Now, here's MP. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. Holiday against Washington. And there's Klingon. That's good on the assist by Holiday. Klingon's got his second bucket of the game to go. Now the Mavericks with it. 6-point game. Irving passes to Hurt. It dropped for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And Lillard kicks to Avdia. Off target from 3-point range. Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Lillard outside. Avdia with a screen for Lillard. A rebound by Washington.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
Defensive foul.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a major story for the Trailblazers. I'm told the team sale is taking place. Commissioner Adam Silver says the league prefers they stay put in Portland, but a new arena will likely be needed. The motor Center, one of the league's oldest arenas that have not yet undergone major renovations, and the Blazers have played there since 1995.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? All right, Johns, we thank you for the report. Here's Kamare. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team.
Dallas on defense. Pass to Holiday. Clock at 6. The Trailblazers rebound. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Lillard. He's around 31 points per game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Lively a screen on Holiday. Here's Hurt. And the dunk by MP.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Outside Holiday. Irving against Lillard. Over Irving. Portland no good that time either.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
MP left side. Out left to the wing. Here's Flag. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Hard to keep up with an athletic rookie like Flag. He's ready to outrun everybody.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson comes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Klingon. Covered by Gafford. Here's Grant. No good again that time. Dallas leading by 5. MP passes to Gafford, and he makes that one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Lillard against Russell. To the wing on the left. Grant outside. On the clock. Over Washington. Portland again missing. The Mavericks are gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Stolen by Grant. Pass to Henderson. Here's Klingon, covered by Gafford. The fadeaway. Klingon's shot is off. Avdia against MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for Flag. Portland also making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Klingon. And Murray's subbed in for Avdia. And both free throws good for MP. And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Mavericks, number one.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Lillard, the basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
There's the finesse element to his game. The soft finger roll.
MP with a screen on Lillard. Russell kicks to MP. Down low, stolen by Grant. It's Henderson on the wing. Kicks it out to Lillard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And now just a 4-point Maverick lead. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic. And Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Back to you, Kevin.
Winning sure cures all, doesn't it? All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Well, Henderson utilizes the whole floor. He's just looking for the best shot he can get. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now, here's Grant. Still yet to score. Six on the shot clock. And it's in there.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
On the wing, Thompson. Oh, good on the triple. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 4. 1:49 left here in the first quarter. Here's Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws. Coming up, officials on the call with the foul. And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting. Coach Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
Stolen by Henderson, and here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it, and then Henderson with the dunk.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Russell, this is to MP. For this screen on Henderson. Here's Hurt. It's good again, and an excellent 7th for 8 shooting night so far.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Russell against Lillard. To the middle. Here's Williams, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. Now Russell. Nothing on the board. Pass to Hurt. He takes it in, and MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
6-second difference between shot and gameplay. Lillard with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 14 points.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Russell passes to Hurt. Effort is screen on Henderson. To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. No good on the last second attempt there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers leading by a point. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
On the floor for Portland, Avdia is out there with Henderson. Then there's Murray. Then it's Williams. And it's Grant in at the power forward position. Just 5 to shoot. Grant kicks to Avdia. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Avdia against MP. To the left side wing. MP with a screen on Grant. And it's Washington missing. Portland trailing here. To the middle. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Grant. 6 points from Scoot Henderson.
Explosive in the lane. That's where Henderson's most comfortable getting his look.
Washington with the screen on Avdia. Taken away by Williams. Pass to Henderson. Back to Murray. And a missed layup. The Mavericks shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. MP against Avdia. MP finds a gap. And the dunk by MP.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Kicks it out to Grant. Off target from outside. Mavericks have gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Washington against Grant. And a wide open look for MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Pass to Grant. Now Henderson nails the baby hook. And it's 8 points from Scoot Henderson.
Sometimes you got to go in there and play big, and that's what Scoot did.
Russell kicks to MP. Lively a screen on Avdia. In the corner, it's flat. And the 3 off target. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
Yeah, they had their chances and put up a fight, but it's so hard to win close games on the road.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West and the great Oscar Robertson.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
Here's Henderson. Hurt with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 4. Wide with it. Now defended by Grant. MP passes to Washington. Russell kicks to MP. To the inside. MP Washington with the dunk.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Grant sets a screen for Henderson. Oh, look at that. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's going to jam it all over.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Washington, that's good. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Grant outside. Murray, a screen on Washington. Grant in the post. Washington's on him. Williams. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Lively sends a screen for MP. Right to the rack, it's MP.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Henderson. He's got 10. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times have passed, their seats have grown hot, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building.
Outside Williams. Back to Henderson. And the layup is good. Henderson's got 12 points in the game.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Grant against MP. There's a screen by Washington. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Grant. And it's Russell with the rebound. Stolen by Avdia. At the top of the key, Williams. Henderson outside. Back to Williams. And the rejection by Lively. In the corner, it's MP. Back to Washington. Pass to Hurt. Washington with the screen on Avdia. And MP throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Avdia kicks to Henderson. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
Plus 8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP with it. Now Henderson defending. And finished off by Lively.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Grant sets a screen for Henderson. And he goes right over to Angelo Russell and slams it down.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots. in traffic.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. Thompson, he's checked in for Flagg. And it's Williams in for Russell. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Toumani Camara comes in for Murray. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Avdia. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Scoot Henderson. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Here's MP. He has 38 in the game. Outside Williams. MP outside. Inside. Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Great instincts from MP. He's shown great potential as a passer in his young career.
Pass to Kamare. To Lillard. Over Williams. Camp it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Lillard.
Well, when Dame gets going, good luck slowing him down. Tonight has been vintage Lillard.
Now, here's MP. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Holiday. Following the basket by MP. Holiday gets the bucket.
Finishing strong inside. Holiday doesn't want to waste a quality look.
For the screen on Holiday. MP dishes to Williams. Back to MP. 5 on the clock. Pass to Williams. A 3-ball. And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That's his first foul. .104 left in the second quarter. Here's Kamare. Three-pointer, Lillard, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
And here is MP. He has 40. Down low. Gafford kicks to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Marshall sends a screen for MP. It's deflected. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling a shot clock violation. So it's Dallas, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Dallas Mavericks.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it. It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in a second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving is out there with MP. And it's Flag in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Trailblazers trail by 14. Outside Holiday. Back to Lillard. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Lillard's got 21 in the game.
Hey, he's a lot stronger than he looks. Great job there from Lillard to take the hit and still finish inside.
Now, here's MP. Back to Irving. Pocket 6. MP with a screen on Lillard. Fires the 3. And Flag throws it down.
And how about the energy from Flag on the offensive glass, keeping the possession alive and converting.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Back to Lillard. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Guys, back over to you.
He does it well. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Didn't think that was going to go in. 24 points for him.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Flag. Back to MP. Washington with a screen on Holiday. MP passes to Lively. MP outside. Holiday looking for an opening. Abdia finds Klingon. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Dallas leading by 10. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
MP against Holiday. Pass to Lillard. This one for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Lillard's got 8 points in the quarter.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Now, here's MP. He's got 44.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Holiday. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Well, if you ask a coach, what do you want out of your players? The answer is often effort, ability, and selflessness. Drew Holiday has all of those and more.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Back to Lillard. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Lillard's got 10 points in just the second half. Now, here's MP. Pass to Lively. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Kamara. It's tipped. Mavericks leading by 9. MP with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Lively a screen on Lillard. Dirt the pass to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer, Lillard. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Max Christie comes in for Flagg. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Washington with the screen on Holiday. MP kicks to Russell. Back to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bobbed up there for Gafford. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Holiday. The Mavericks making the shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on MP.
Holiday's fiery. Tough to keep up with.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Now, here's MP. Pass to Gafford. Here's Russell. And another basket for Dallas.
A quick-minded player. Russell can adapt to defenses and put the ball through the hoop.
Outside, Avdia. Lillard outside. Offensive rebound. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Grant comes in for Tamani Kamara. And Henderson subbed in for Drew Holiday. Dirt the pass to Gafford. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Marshall can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Pass to Klingon. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got his third assist on the night.
And Klingon uses his size well and just bullies his way through the defense.
Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Henderson outside. Back to Lillard from downtown. Rebound by Marshall. Mavericks leading by 10. MP deciding where to go with it. Driving inside. MP finishing at the other end.
Clearly, MP has been well coached already on how to support a fast break play.
Lillard the pass to Avdia. Swinging the screen for Avdia. And the layup's good off the glass. Klingen's got 8.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
For the screen on Henderson. Here's MP. Back to Russell. MP sets the screen for Russell. Puts up a 3. Avdia with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 10. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Russell. And Lillard gets it to go.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Henderson against MP. Fires from 14. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bag.
Williams, he's checked in for Dallas. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, Portland, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record. Lillard, right side. Pass to Rupert. Lillard against Williams. Here's Rupert. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. And the shot no good. A bit short. And so Marshall will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14 points.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
MP outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
MP outside. Over in the corner, Christie. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 8. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Here's Henderson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Birch got his 5th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Williams. A three-pointer off the mark. Portland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Henderson, no good.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Clay Thompson, he's checked in for Max Christie.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
Williams up on top. Pass to Henderson. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. MP taking flight.
Never never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And B getting it done for Dallas. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Portland, the forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Then it's Williams. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Wesley in at the point guard position. Wesley with the ball, covered by Irving. Shots good by Wesley.
Well, there you go, finding the best look they could.
Irving looking over the floor. Thompson finds Williams. Washington with the screen on Henderson. And then Washington with the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. It's Wesley on the wing. He's covered by Irving. And it's Wesley missing. Dallas leading by 11. Thompson on the drive. Pass to Washington. Back to Thompson. Wesley against Irving. Shoots over Wesley. And it's Irving missing.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Stolen by Washington. Outside Irving. Back to Washington. Dallas moving the ball around. Screen by Gafford. Williams passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And here is Williams. Here's Henderson. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Gafford. And they'll get another chance. Thompson passes to Gafford. Irving drives in. Henderson pulls it in. Henderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams against Wesley. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Blake Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And Flagg subbed in for Thompson. And Portland with a change here, too. Lillard's checked in. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Williams, a screen on Williams. To end the drought, misses off the left iron. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Puts up a deep three. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Well, he's still looking for his first bucket. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Dallas leading by 13. Pass to Washington. Now Flagg. Back to Washington. Hits it from three-point range. Washington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Pass to Williams. Good work defensively by Lively. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Washington kicks to Williams. To the left wing. Flagg with it. From the arc. The rebound by Grant. Now here's Lillard. Outside, Avdia. Lillard outside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now, here is Irving. To the inside. Lively. And finished off by Lively.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Williams dishes to Lillard. Going inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got 36.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Washington sets the pick for Flagg. Outside Williams. Moving against Lillard. Portland grabs the miss.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Grant the pass to Wesson. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Avdia, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, you see how poised Avdia is. Just a terrific job getting inside and cashing in.
Back to Irving. Off target with his 3.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Lillard's got 38 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Flagg to the paint. Here's Washington. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Selfless play from Flagg. If your shot isn't there off the action, you have to give it up.
Lillard outside. And stolen by Irving. Pass to Washington. And here is Williams. And he drops it in from the low post. Now Lillard. The kick out to Williams. Kick by Williams. Here's Avdia. His 3-pointers off the mark. Mavericks leading by 13. To the middle. Stolen away. Wesley against Williams. Pass to Lillard. Now here's Avdia. With the fadeaway. And off the glass. That one's good.
Well, over the years, Grant has worked hard on his jump shot. Now he's dangerous from the mid-range.
Outside Williams. Lively sets a screen for Williams. No good from outside. Trailblazers trail by 11. Inside, here's Grant. Makes it off the glass. Grant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like wings who can score inside. Grant showing that skill.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Mavericks making a change here. MV's checked in. Here's MP. Lively with the screen. Hurt the pass to Lively. And finished off by Lively. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Holiday up top, covered by MP. Down low. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Irving against Lillard. The shot misses.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now, here's Lillard. Lets it go from 14. Now Holiday. There's a screen by Kamara. Shot pocket 5. Oh, what a play inside.
The high basketball IQ of Holiday really shines through when he's running pick and roll.
That one misses for Kamara. MP with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Lively a screen on Holiday. MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Lillard against Irving. Now here's Lillard. He's tightly guarded. And that one is good.
Wow.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the previous play is under review.
It's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively. And
after review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw good from Lillard.
Well, look, Lillard is that guy who brings a spark when he's on the floor. Ask any of these players. They want him out there with them.
Now, here's MP. Now, flag. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. MP inside. Guarded by Holiday. Lays it in off the window.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin. for the Mavericks.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice.
That is a great finish! Oh, my.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Lillard got it to go off the glass. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Holiday against MP. And he banks the layup in.
Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop.
Defensive foul. Lively. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Clingan. One shot.
So it's Dallas winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Now let's go to Jennifer King-Thomas.
MP, you broke the 60-point barrier. You carried your team to victory. How? After all that, you have the energy to stand here for an interview.
Oh man, yeah, my grandpa used to say, I'll rest when I'm dead. Kind of dark now that I think about it, but the point is, life is for the living. And I got a lot of life ahead of me, Jennifer Quintana. I got stamina for days, and I'm gonna keep using it to make moments like this.
Well done, Anthony, what a game.
Thank you.
Woo! Kevin, back to you.
Jennifer, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you next time.